Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, today, President William Samoei Ruto was at State House witnessing the swearing in of the new Inspector General of Police, Douglas Kanja Kirocho, who is actually taking over from the Deputy IG, who has been in charge of the police as acting IG Masengeli. And there is something William Ruto said in his speech, and he was speaking to those in authority, the security chiefs, that to secure our democracy as a nation, the rule of law is bedrock of our democracy. The rule of law is the bedrock of our democracy. Haya si maneno yangu, ni maneno ya Mheshimiwa William Ruto. Akaendelea kusema kwamba the respect for all the laws is paramount. So, according to William Ruto, the law enforcement agencies are supposed to make sure that all of us, including them, irrespective of whom they are, or the office they occupy, or a state of whatever nature. This is William Ruto describing this, that they have to obey, respect, and submit to the rule of law. The police have to help to secure our democracy as equal citizens of one nation, Kenya. All this statement, it is all about, he took like 2 minutes to explain this. 2 to 3 minutes. It is all about respect for the rule of law. Obey, submit to the rule of law. He is speaking so at a time when we have seen a convict sitting among the security agencies in the same meeting that Ruto is addressing the security chiefs and the nation at large. The convict here is the Deputy IG who has been functioning as the acting IG of Police, Masengeli. So who is Ruto speaking to?
Secondly, apart from the development of our country, to secure our democracy as a nation, the rule of law is the bedrock for our democracy. The respect for all the laws and the attendant requirement of our security agencies and especially our law enforcement agencies to make sure that all of us, irrespective of who we are, the offices we occupy, our status of whatever nature, obey, respect, and submit to the rule of law. It is a cardinal principle for us to secure our democracy and to remain a stable, progressive nation.
Now, as we continue with the panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, having listened to William Samoei Ruto in his statement, then if he mean what he's saying, one man among the people that he was addressing, he should never have been allowed to enter the gate of State House. Instead, he was supposed to be shown the gates of the prison. Because you can't be speaking about obey, respect, and submit to the rule of law when you have someone who does not respect the rule of law sitting among the people you are addressing. Ruto talked about, democracy of this country as the rule of law. Rule of law is the bedrock of our democracy. Rule of law. What is the work of the court? To interpret the law. The National Assembly has a duty to make the law. The police have a duty to enforce the law. Look at that. Now, Ruto is addressing about the issue of, a bedrock of our democracy, rule of law. Yet, among the people he was addressing, he is a convict of the same. The deputy IG, Gilbert Masengeli, was sentenced to 6 months in prison. So, by that fact, he is a convict. He should not be sitting in a national event like this one. So, already, all the things that Ruto has talked about, it is backfiring on him. Because among the people he was addressing, there is one convict. Or is he telling us that he don't have anything that he can, advise the police to do? We know. In as much as saying the police is independent, they get directives from elsewhere. Tunajua? So it tells you that State House, they want to control even the police, in as much as they should not do so. So you can't be preaching about the rule of respect of the rule of law, democracy of the country, when a judge has made a ruling in the High Court. He has asked the IG of police in his capacity to appear before the court 7 times. The IG refused. 7 times. Then the judge was left with no any other option except making a ruling as far as the same matter is concerned. Huwezi ita kwa koti mara ya kwanza, ya pili, iende paka ya 7, alafu sema ya kwamba koti haitakuwa na kitu yoyote ya kufanya kuhusu hayo. The court is final. Hata ndio ukuwe president, the court is, they have a final say. On everything, they have a final say. So, the people he's addressing here, already, some of them, he's not Masengeli alone. There are police officers who are deployed in Kitengela during the Gen Z's protest, who were actually summoned to appear before the court. They did not. Then the IG was summoned because now he's the head. Yeye alikuwa tuna uwezo wa kuamurisha wale polisi waende kwa koti. Hakufanya hivyo. Instead he protected them. Now wakasema we will come for you, kuja mwenyewe. So watu wenye address hapa tayari wametumika kuvunja sheria with impunity. So what is the meaning of that? Is Ruto condemning Masengeli? Is he telling him that he is going to be forced to comply with the rule of law? Is he communicating to the new IG, Douglas Kanja, to arrest Masengeli? Because Kanja can say that I'm going to obey the law, force my deputy to comply with a court order and a ruling. Sababu ukisema mambo ya kushika mtu, koti inasema tu, lakini report paka iende kwa desk ya IG. Once you convict someone, it is not the duty of the judge to take someone to the court. Now it will be the mandate of the IG. Aseme watu wapelekwe prison. Ni kazi ya polisi. Wakishaingia prison, sasa unakuwa kwa mikono ya wale polisi wa prison, wanaitwa aje? So you can't be preaching water when you are drinking wine. This statement has no any meaning if the deputy IG is not going to comply with a ruling of the court. Let him go back to the court. If he's not contented with the ruling from the court, he can as well appeal. Then he continue to fight his case in court. Kama hajakubaliana na hiyo uamuzi, he can appeal. But he refused to appear before the court. He has been sentenced and refused to appear before the prison. They said achague prison ataenda. Lakini aenda kutana na mkubwa wa magereza. He has refused to comply completely. So, all this story, what is the meaning of that? Iko na maana gani story anapiga Ruto anapiga hii yote? Because hata wale watu walikuwa wamekaa pale wanajua kama tutafuata mambo ya Ruto anasema, tunafaa tuanzie kwa deputy IG who is sitting among them. And they was busy saluting William Ruto. We are turning into a banana republic because politicians are abusing the police agency by now giving directive as if wametrain kwa hiyo nafasi.